Good morning, everybody. I'm taking off today from the shop, sort of. Today I'm going to do a little project on the boat. Now, right here on the console, there's a cup holder built in. And to me, this is wasted space. There's a mosquito. So I'm going to pull this cup holder out. I've already put some marks on it and transferred them. What I'm going to do, I have some more of this material here that I built my swivel mount with. What I'm going to do is cover that, and I've got a couple of ears on there to screw it down, seal that up. Then I'm going to build a little box right there for my new ladder plug and USB port. Now I was going to come into where the original one is down here and take it out and make the hole bigger and put this in, but who knows what'll happen if I go to nibbling on this thing, because the controls are right there next to it. So this way I can do that, and under the console here is a free area. I can drill a hole in it in this plastic, put a grommet in there and put my wires and go straight to the fuse box, which is right there. I know you can't see it, but it's right there. So this has the little face plate and all, and I'll probably use this same material here to make the little box with. But first we're going to cut out our cover for this, and let's go in the shop and get started on that. There's that material. It's one of them, a little cutting board, same material. I'm using this over wood because I don't want anything wood on there if I can help it, because it will eventually rot no matter what it is. So there's the circle, slightly oversized from the cup holder, and then I'll make these two little ears on either side to put a stainless screw in and fasten it down. Maybe a little bit of silicone in the end to keep any kind of water from getting in there. Alright, go over to the bandsaw. I'm going to nibble this out, and then we'll go to the sander and finish it up. Then we'll drill us a hole in here and get started on the other piece. Okay, here's our part right here. Sit on just like that. Got a hole drilled in the middle, which I may have to move. I'm going to just temporarily fasten it. Not like that. To where it's going to be right there. There. When it all gets worked out, then I'll take it back off and put some little bit of sealer in there, silicone or something. Now let's see. Let me get my two leads out and measure that and see how we're going to build our little box to put that in there. Just like that. Change of plans. Now, instead of building a little box and putting them long ways, what if I just mount them flat like this? And there's enough room. These will go down in there. Now, these are marine grade, waterproof seal, a water resistant seal. So that should be just fine. So I just took this back off, secured it to the table. See, that's where I want it there. So let's take a couple of these stainless screws. Let's drill us a pilot hole first. Hang on. It's an 1/8 inch drill bit. what's up with that? The plastic is harder than you think it is. There we go. We'll get one in each corner. Hang on. This is the back side. I marked a little dot there. Let's turn over that way. I'm all fingers and thumbs. There we go, that's better. I'm going to fasten this down before I drill the holes in here. So I can take the hole saw and use this as a guide. Now, worst case, if it don't work, I have more of this material. We'll just start over again. All right, let me get the hole saws out and the bigger drill out, and we'll drill the holes there. See if this thing's gonna work. All right, let's drill our holes out here. Just have to be careful until we get it started good. There's one out. Do the same thing over here. Then we'll test fit it and make sure everything's going to be all right. All right, put our plugs in. USB there. Tighten up these nuts here. Get it good and snug and throw it on the floor. You got to do that. Put that one in. And before we wire it up, we'll take it out to the boat and just to make sure that it works. Pretty sure it will. There we go. Now these will open and seal like that. Now let's take it outside and try it. Alright, it sits like that. And just like that. That's going to work. Now we'll put the wires on there, on here, and we'll drill us a hole down through here and do all the connections. Now, just like we did the power station, portable power station. Okay, we got a positive here. Positive here. Negative and negative. Let's see, make sure. Leads are all facing the same way. Makes it a little neater. Just like that. Now, I'm going to need a little extra length, so I have a couple of pieces here. I'm going to just extend. And see, I got to get out the heat shrink tubing and the heat gun and all that stuff. The rain went away and now it is very warm, very humid. And mosquitoes are out everywhere. This is our winter. Alright, let me get that stuff and we'll do that right quick. Now, I already got my shrink tube on here. Crimp that wire. I like to crimp it twice like that. It ain't going nowhere. Tighten that up. That's just a little bit long, so let's trim that off. That one there. Just like that. Then we get them both done, we'll slide the tubing up over there and heat that. I'll show you how we do that. Let me go ahead and do this one. Alright, we'll just slide our shrink tubing over there. Pretty tight fit. There we go. Sort of even it out just a little bit. Take the handy dandy heat gun. Shrink it right down on there with a good watertight seal. It's going to be covered up anyway underneath the console. Just that easy. Now when we go under to the fuse box, we can trim these as we need to. and put the spade connectors on there. Okay. Now let's get us a little bit larger bit and go out here and see if we can't drill a hole in that bottom piece there so we can get them wires through there. Alright, got a little 1/4-inch hole drill right there. I couldn't get the camera and the drill in there at the same time, so it's right there. It'll come out right next to the side there. We'll feed them wires in there and go ahead and seal it up. Mount it back down. Alright, poke the wires down in there. Same thing, couldn't get the wires and my hand in there at the same time. So we're going to take us some of this black silicone here, ATV silicone. Now we're not going to put a gigantic bead on there, because it sits really flat on there, just enough to keep any water maybe from running right down in it. Which, if the boat gets exposed to rainwater or anything, it's going to be because of a accidental getting caught in a storm or pulling it down the road. Because I'm about to get too old to fish in the rain, y'all. Alright. Close this up, get it out of the way. That stuff is like gold. You cannot find it around here anymore. Nobody has it. I had to order that online a while back when I did a different project. Take care of it, so use it next time. Alright, pull that down. Yep, see what I did? I had it upside down. Take my finger and sort of smear that around, make a mess. Anyway, let me get a rag and wipe this off and get it off my hands. Next step will be getting in the boat upside down under the console to wire it into the fuse box, and we'll see what we can get on that. And once I get in there, it's going to be hard to get out. So. Alright, y'all, I'm in here upside down. Really uncomfortable. But what I got to do is put a connector on each one of these. Put a hot probably here, because I want it fused. These are the ground lugs down here. And I have my little connectors here. I'm not going to be able to show you what I'm doing because I just can't get the camera in there, but we'll have power here in just a minute. Alright, I have my wires hooked up. Now to make it hot, I think a 10 amp fuse is going to be just more than plenty. Up there, and it should be hot now. Because the biggest fuse on here is a 10 amp, and this also the ignition and everything else runs through there, so that'll be plenty. See, we're tacked up out of the way, and I am very confident it's going to work. So let's oh, no, I can't find it. Put the cover back on. There it is. Put the cover back on here. Alright, I'll get the idea. So I'll put the cover back on. I don't have a tag to mark it, but I know what it is, so. Let me put the camera down, do that, and then we'll look up top and make sure we got power. Alright, it was quite the job getting out from under there. Goodness. Anyway, when you open the USB, we have a blue light. That means we have power. No light in that one, but I'm sure we have power. So there we go. There is the power station installed. Now the reason I'm doing this will be in the next video, which I may start today, probably have to finish tomorrow. But something that I wanted in the boat. I've seen some. I've seen them online a lot, but I saw them in person at the bass tournament we fished. Me and Ken fished a few weeks back. I saw some really, really nice boats that had these in there, and I really liked them, so I ordered me a set. So we'll bring that little mystery to you here shortly. And I need power. Those will probably run off of this power port that's already here. But if those are running here, I still need power up here in case I need to charge my phone, charge my spotlight, something like that. And I also have this same setup, if y'all remember when I redid the trolling motor, all the way up front there's another set up there. So I don't want to be to where I would say I wished I had power here. I've got power now, I think, everywhere I'll ever need it. So there we go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see y'all on the next project.